What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Bullshit. We'll be telling like it is and not the way it wants to be told. This is going to be an interesting episode because a 48-year-old mother was arrested after beating her 16-year-old daughter with an extension cord for cutting school. Now, this woman right here, as you see in the video, her name is Brenda Mitchells. And she basically found out that, her daughter was cutting school. And, like, she wasn't having none of that. So what happened was that when she got home and she found out, she had told her son to hold down her sister while she whipped her with an extension cord. Now, a lot of us, were raised up in the 90s. And when we did something bad, our mothers whipped us, which is like the main disciplinary action in most homes. And when you fucked up, like, your mother or father would probably say, like, I might not be able to get a belt, I might not be able to get, something, but I'm gonna whip your ass with anything I can get my hands on. And it literally would be anything that I can get my hands on. Well, they can get their hands on. I don't know why I say my, but, sometimes it would be twigs, like them old, like green switches from a church. They'll tear your ass up good. Trust me. I've had my fair share. Extension cords, like coat hangers, like some shit. Like, they would literally try to whip your ass with anything, like belts, especially shoes. Like, they would literally whip your ass with anything they can get their hands on. But even their hands, they would spank your ass. They would make sure that they gave you some tough love to make sure that whatever you was doing that was wrong, understand that these will be the consequences if you do this again. And it's going to be worse. So, in a lot of people's eyes, she was doing what like what a mother's supposed to do. Discipline her fucking kids. You a parent, you working hard to make ends meet, make sure that your kids have it, like a lot better than you. And you send them off to school for, in order to make those opportunities happen for themselves, so that they can graduate and, most likely, like head to college, and, they can have a successful career in whatever they graduate in. So when you cut school, like, that's a big deal for a lot of parents. Like, some parents just don't give a shit, but, obviously she does. Now, I know some people who may not have been raised on that type of disciplinary action might be looking at it and like, well, she deserved to go to jail. Understand that it's more people that get whippings, because that in the corner shit don't work anymore. I mean, hey, this is 2012. These kids are getting out of hand. Period. Like, these kids think they can get away with anything. Literally. You know what I'm saying? It's more parents that should be taking some disciplinary action against their kids when they find this shit out. Like, you know what I mean? Like, trying to take cell phones and all of that. It's so many ways of communication. Like, you can't cut off everything from them. Like, they're going to find some way to try to talk to their friend. One way or another. You do have to make sure that they understand that as a parent, you are the authoritative figure. What you say goes. If you tell them to go to school and, to get their education, of course, like, they should know by the time they're 16, hey, this is what's important. But if they're not getting the message across and they're cutting school, take disciplinary action. And if your choice of disciplinary action may be to whip them, or in this case, beat them, like pretty much like the same thing. You know, this is one of her neighbors.
Mother? Yes, Arlinda Yarbrough defended Mitchell.
Miss Arlinda Yarbrough.
The charges include beating her 16-year-old daughter with an extension cord.
Are you Arlinda Yarbrough?
I'm 60 and I beat the shit out of my kids.
She says she's 60 and she beat the shit out of her kids. You know, I know that's right. When they act up, make sure that you tear that ass up. Make sure that they get the point across. You don't do this. This is wrong. You don't do this. Period. But, you know, with that being said, I'm going to leave the link to this video in the description. You guys can leave a comment below. Just tell me what you think about this. And, hey, as long as there's bullshit in the world, which I think this is, there's going to be bullshit to talk about. As long as there's bullshit in the world, I'm going to have shit to talk about. Damn, you know, like I'm fucking up my own outro. But, yeah, I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.